What is up, you guys? I'm playing the Impossible game on Trials Evolution. That's right. The Impossible game is on Trials Evolution. I don't know if the game has the exact spots put where the exact spikes are in the original Impossible game. I don't know if these spikes are specifically placed in the same spot that the original ones are in. But the person that made it did a pretty good job. I found it on the customized maps type thingy, and I thought it was pretty cool. I thought, you know what, I might as well show this to the people on YouTube. So trying to do this. Oh man, it's actually a lot harder than the original. To me, it is. I know a friend named Nathaniel. He's really good at the Impossible game. He might be able to get through this. But to me, this is hard to me. Takes a little bit of focus. You can't pull away from the screen. You can't really rest your eyes without pressing the pause button. But if I really, sometimes, you know those times when you press the pause button and then right when you unpause it, you die? That's what I'm kind of worried about, so I don't really want to press the pause button. And then you're scared to blink because you're scared that you're gonna screw something up. Oh, I pressed B too fast. You're afraid that you're gonna screw something up, and then it completely just screws up your whole game. Or in the Impossible game, you try to fix yourself. You try to play the game, and then you made an error in the game. You made an error in the game, and then you try to fix your error, and it just screws you over. Unfortunately, but that is just the way that a lot of games are. Funny story. I remember back when Halo 2 was still pretty popular. I was playing with this one girl on the game. She was over at my house, and we were playing the game. And she goes, "I feel so safe with this rocket launcher." And as she says that, I'm pretty sure it was an elite slashed her with a sword when she died, and me and her just started cracking up. It was very, very fun. If you guys have any incidents like that where you think you're in the clear and then something happens, kind of in those, speaking of that, this has some relations in some aspects of what I'm about to say, is scary video games. You think that you're in the clear. Say on Slenderman, you think that you're in the clear. You're like, okay, we're good, I'm good. So you kind of let your guard down a little bit, and as you let your guard down, he comes out. So then your guard is let down. You're not as active in the video game. You're not you kind of let your guard down. You're not looking out for anything, and that just makes it 10 times scarier because you thought that it was safe and it wasn't. And then if you guys also have any incidents like that, leave that in the comments. That'd be pretty interesting to hear that. It was just interesting to me, all of the incidents that are so hilarious in video games. I actually haven't played a video game in a long time. I started to play this. Well, I started playing video games again. Oh, dang. I started to play video games again probably 2 days ago? No. I stopped for a bit, and then I went back into video games, I think, yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I'm not sure. But I took a little bit of a break. I had some stuff to do. I had finals. So that kind of took up a little bit of my time with finals at school. And I had to cram for finals. I know that some of you guys probably know how that feels. And while I was doing that, you know, I really didn't have any time to play video games, so I kind of stopped playing it for a little bit. But then, you know, now I'm back into it, so I thought, why not try really hard? Ooh, I made it! To get through this. Are you kidding me? So, I just thought it was something to share. So yeah, if you guys have any weird incidents that have ever happened in your life, not even just video games, but in life, you know, I just find it interesting to find out what other people go through. But that's me. That's actually a lot of people, not just me. So I take that back. But you guys probably understand. Also, what is your guys' schools like? Like, is it really chill? I cannot get past that part. Is it really chill, or is it like a really big controversy? Because I know that a lot of people are cracking down on bullying. I've noticed that that's been going up nonstop, and I really think that bullying is a habit. No. Let me. I mean, it's a habit for some people, but it's a habit that people need to get over. Like, they might have something going on in their life that you know, may cause them to kind of let it out on other people because they can't let it out on who's bullying them. And you know, bullying. My way. It's not a good thing to. Oh my gosh, Elite King! Are you kidding me? It's not a good thing to be doing. It's not a good aspect of life. You know, that's not like if you're bullying people, you're not really going to enjoy life because you are so concentrated on making that one person or those few people, or a lot of people possibly, annoyed. And you know, I don't think a lot of people that bully others understand that when the people that you've bullied go back home, you know, they might be crying. I know some girls are like, you know, if you call them fat or anything, you know, they'll start having an eating disorder and completely start to stop eating, and they'll become anorexic. You know, it's not a good thing. It's really not. It's something that needs to stop, in my opinion. And in my opinion, it needs to stop, and in a lot of people's opinions. You know, you see on the news, and you see like these people cyberbullying on Facebook and stuff, and it ends up, you know, going to the father or going to the mother or going to the grandma and grandpa or guardians, and the person that was cyberbullying them ends up being on the news, and then people that were cyberbullying end up getting bullied themselves, because once it's on the news, everyone knows that it's happening. So people on the news might start bullying you, might start saying, "Hey, how does it feel?" You know what I mean? And it's not a good thing. I don't believe in revenge. I don't believe that if someone's bullying you, that you should, you know, pull out a knife on them or pull out a gun. I don't believe that. I believe that if someone's bullying you, the best thing to do is to tell an adult, or tell them, hey, you know what, you need to stop. And I just keep on dying there. And I know that some people might not be able to do that. Some people might be shy. Some people might be nervous. Some people might, you know, the bully might be saying, hey, you know, if you snitch, you know, I'm going to beat you up even more. And at that point, you just need to tell someone, because because you have to think, they're probably not going to be able to do anything to you once you've told someone. Once you've told someone, it's going to stop. You tell a police officer, they're going to get arrested. You tell an adult, they're going to be suspended or charged with harassment, and it'll stop. Believe me. And it's mainly if you have a problem with bullying, tell someone, because I've noticed that a lot of people, they say, oh, parents think that it's so easy to tell someone what's going on, and it's not. And it is. It is easy to tell someone. You have to trust your parents. Some people don't understand that I've learned over time. Believe me, I've learned over time. In my rebellious stage of, I was never really rebellious. But those few occasions where I was, it turned out that my parents were right. They knew what was best for me, and they knew what they were talking about. And it's because, a lot of people go through that same thing. It's not just you that's being bullied. It's multiple people all around the world, and they might be going through the same thing that you're going through. And the worst thing that you can do is commit suicide. It's not good. And another thing that you cannot do, and I advise you guys very much not to do this, is not tell an adult. Because, and I know that some people might be like, oh, you're a baby, you can't handle your own, you can't fight, you can't do all this. Believe me, I can fight. I choose not to because I'm an adult. Actually, I'm not an adult. I act like an adult. I act like an adult mainly. And you can't, if someone tells you, you're not going to tell because, or you're going to tell rather because you can't handle yourself and need someone else to defend you. It's like no, it's the fact that I don't want to be bullied. It's a huge issue, and people think that it's this huge. It's like this little thing. Some people think that it's just this little thing. It's just a thing that oh no, man, it's just a thing that that isn't really an issue and isn't really it isn't really an issue. It doesn't really hurt anyone, and it's not a big deal, and it's to just get over it. And it's if it's not a big deal, then why is it that I'm talking about it? Why is it that people around the world are cracking down on bullying? Why is it that there's commercials all over the place with stop bullying? They even started a no bullying day. I don't remember what day it was, but you guys can probably look it up on Google or something, Yahoo, Bing, some kind of search engine, reliable, of course, and it's an issue. For instance, I knew some people that were bullied. I know people that were bullied. They were bullied, and they were, they're bullied, and when they go, I actually knew some girls that they had a really, really tough time at their house. I'm not really gonna go into detail, but it was this huge thing, and believe me, I really wanted to hit the person that was doing this to those girls, and it's not because they're girls. It's like I would do that to any of my friends. You know, I want to. You know, you have the urge to stop it. You have the urge to say, I'm gonna go over to your house and I'm gonna hit that guy. But the fact is, you can't do that. You need to tell someone, because it's better to tell someone than to hit someone and end up going to jail. Because just hitting someone can get you a couple years in jail. Harassment, that's you bullies. Harassment can get you in jail for years for I'm not exactly sure what they would probably charge you for. They'd probably charge you possibly for they would most likely charge you for harassment. Depending, I don't know if they have a different law. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's really much different from cyberbullying to, you know, physically bullying someone. But I would expect that it's both the same. You know, you'd be charged with harassment. And that goes with, and ladies, I'm telling you this right now, if a guy especially is like harassing you, telling you to like have sex with them, and telling you, you know, hey, you know, let's do this drug. This is for everyone also. Let's do this drug, all this kind of stuff. Say no. You don't have to go into drugs. You don't have to have sex with that person. You don't have to do anything. It's your choice. It's your life. You choose what you want to do. If you start doing drugs, it can get you in some serious stuff. There are people that go to jail for 10, 20 years for doing drugs. And it's like, it's not okay. I know some people that do drugs. I'm not gonna name any names, but you know, they do really, they do drugs, and I know this one guy, he does drugs, and he turned into like a jerk, and no one really liked him after that. No one really wanted to hang out with him. No one really, you know, there's only like, I only know like one person that's his friend. Excuse me, I burped again. And you know, and also again, ladies, if someone's telling you, you know, hey, let's have sex, and like pushing it on you, I don't care if it's your boyfriend. I don't care if it's your boyfriend. I don't care if it's an acquaintance. I don't care if it's your best friend. If someone's pushing sex on you, you need to tell them to back off. You know, you need to tell them, hey, you know, if you have a boyfriend, ladies, if you have a boyfriend and they're pushing sex onto you, just say, you know what, if you keep on acting up like that and you keep on telling me to have sex with you, I'm gonna end up dumping you, and you're like, this could have been something. Like, you lay it down, like, this could have been something, you know, but you keep on pushing it on me, and I'm done. You know, that's really all you need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself here. Peace, you guys. Hope you guys probably like, what the heck is this guy doing, talking about all this stuff. But yeah, peace, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe again. Peace, you guys.